It's time to start the game, whatever. In the bottom left, we have the most powerful Jedi.
Yoda Prime.
Use the Force, Luke. How was that? Was that a good Yoda impression? Here, let me try this one. Hi, I'm Yoda. Is that what he sounds like?
Maybe at night.
All right, in the upper left, in the red.
MVP Mudding King.
You didn't like say it in the right order though. Use the Force, Luke. That's like normal speaking. That's not Yoda speaking.
That chair is shaking, man. Chair is scared of Rain King.
Should
Don't
be.
hurt me. Don't hurt me, man. I'm just a computer chair. Don't hurt me. I will never let Yoda sit here. Just don't hurt me.
I don't think that chair has any say in where Yoda sits, to be honest.
Artosis is just like the anti-joke. He's like, that chair can't feel tasteless. I'm like, God damn
The
it.
chair
man.
isn't afraid. It doesn't feel anything.
You want to know why it tastes?
Chair is
Because it
inanimate.
doesn't have a brain. Like, okay.
Chair doesn't have brain
Doesn't have brain
taste, you
taste,
dummy.
you idiot.
Oh, man.
Following this, Artosis goes to a magic show and interrupts the magician going, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, magic is not real and this man is a fraud.
The guy just starts crying. He's like, oh, you're right. It's not real. And a little kid who's at the magic show shows me the balloon animal the magician made. I'm like, that's not actually a giraffe. And I pop it. I'm like, see, it was a balloon all along.
From Canada, welcome.
Oh, nice.
Bonjuan training.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Guy in the crowd.
I do love seeing oh my God.
No!
Panic, panic. Mayday, mayday. We got a computer down.
Oh, man.
When we're not in.
That's what we
when
look
we're not
like when
on
we
camera,
cast.
we actually turn into 3 Korean men. That's what happens. We're like
true.
that one Dota character that can multiply himself. I forget which one that is.
I'm
Nope, we morph back.
I'm the 3 top halves and Tasus is the 3 bottom halves. If you were wondering which Korean men we
Clearly,
were,
Taste is just the legs in this operation.
Tasus is all of their waists and legs, and I'm all the upper pieces. That's us during the cast.
So we don't know what happened there, but
We
we're-
reverted back to this.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
It's quite
very tiring.
Every time we
being
do it,
three-
it's really painful too. So,
three Korean men, yeah.
all right,
The
we're
things we
back
do for
on.
you guys.
So, switch back.
All right, here we go.
So, who's who? Okay, Yoda's yellow, Ranking's red.
Oh, I thought you said who's Sue. I'm like, God, tasteless. Sue isn't even in GSL this season.
There's not even a Zerg. You're tasteless. Okay, the Reaper comes in here.
Nice Reaper.
And he goes out.
Yeah. Command center being made
That's
by
my
both.
cast for that part of the game.
Oh,
He
pops
comes back up now.
Oh, look at this.
Here he goes. He attacks this.
Oh, that hurts.
And then he doesn't kill it.
He will. He could. Where's the bravery, Reaper? You could have done this. Messing with the sound. All right. Wow. I don't know.
I'm just caught off guard by that. Whatever that technical. We don't even know what is the.
The technical difficulty.
Yeah, what exactly is happening there? Because the game's not crashing.
Well, Tasteless, you see, the vehicle of esports is actually technology.
I think I've heard that from somewhere before.
Yeah, probably. Probably the same place you heard concave, convex, something like that.
I do love that one, don't I?
Seoul, South Korea.
The Mecca of esports.
GSL.
Let me see if I can do an impression of you. Hi, I'm Artosis. How was that?
It was okay.
It was okay? All right.
Should have been a little bit more nasally, I think.
Yeah. I love Mac.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. I think I got it.
Well,
This strategy's doing, you know what, Tasteless? I really like it. He's making mech units. He's playing safe. He's defending well. Oh, hold on. We actually have something going on in this game.
no, it's over.
No, it's over.
And you know what? He ran away there, and I like
Baneling's
that.
coming down now. Huge damage. We do spend a lot of time together, guys.
I only see him at work.
We do work a lot together.
Yeah.
Then occasionally I come to your house,
Yeah.
eat your food,
Sometimes.
drink some of your alcohol usually when I come over there.
Normally.
We have a medevac drop coming up here into the main. And This is going to be a little bit weird because Marine King's right outside this base, which means Marine King, if he attacks now, is he going to do it? He should hit before Yoda drops over there.
That's a wall right there, so only medevacs are going to be able to get him over. This
Only
is
2
gonna be able to hold
Marines
for quite
in
a
that
while.
bunker. Oh, 3 Marines, excuse me, in that bunker.
So he actually turns around. He is going to go ahead and elevate her into the main, and this is like a drop that could kill. Now, this one's going to do a lot of damage, but the other drop is much
Oh, my God.
scarier.
They're actually so bunched up.
Oh,
Oh, man.
No, that wasn't that good, actually, was it?
It damaged a bunch, but it didn't kill that many.
Yeah, no, it didn't. I'm actually quite surprised about that.
Okay, he's elevatoring these in here.
All right, let's see what he gets here. But yeah, this is scary right there. That is okay. He has a siege tank, so that's really good.
Yeah, that makes a pretty big difference.
Gonna have to bring up his
SCV's coming up.
SCVs. Oh, he doesn't quite.
You know, this Viking's going to be able to take out this medevac too.
You know what? I thought it was.
I'm under the impression that Yoda just has a very good grasp of TVT, much more than Marine King here.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with that as well. Marine King already down by 10 SCVs right now. That's really rough. Is this one Marine actually killing stuff?
Well, that Widow Mine is still there. The turret is being built. Actually, excuse me, there's another Widow Mine too at the expansion. Oh, that's no way to go down. So it's 68 supply to 42.
Well, that's quite a big difference there.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to see Bio here out of Yoda. He is starting that third command. Do have a third command going up for Marine King as well. He's also going to be going for Bio. A little bit quicker. Oh, this is funny. Look at that.
Well, that's one way to take out a Widow Mine, attacking your own Viking there. almost killed it up.
Yeah.
Back here,
the mine stays. He's like, I haven't gotten orders to stop firing.
we have to be sure.
I'm so sorry. We grew up together. We held the push of 3 minutes, 48 seconds together.
The great push of 3 minutes, 48 seconds.
It's an important battle at this time in this game.
Well, I think this game is going to look very similar to what we saw in game number 1. All Yoda has to do now that he has this lead is continue to stay ahead, not miss a beat, not miss a depot, keep making Marines, Hellions. And
said and done.
It should be, he should be able to just get his third up before Marine King and stop Marine King, delay him, Marine King at least from doing that.
You know, Marine King might have a couple things that are going for him, right? Like, right now the Marine count is pretty close. More siege tanks for Yoda, so that's pretty painful. But Marine King has a quicker +1 attack. I don't think that's going to come into play because Yoda does have 1-1 on the way. So I think that's not going to be a big issue here, probably. I don't think there's going to be an actual engagement before 1-1 is done for Yoda, which would actually put him ahead in that regard. So that's a little bit painful. But if Marine King can maybe get a good drop-off, get one good engagement, things can swing right back for him. But as of right now, it is looking very good for Yoda. If he's patient about this, he should feel quite confident. But Marine King is actually landing that third command center a little bit quicker. Yoda's still very turtled up right now.
Well,
he's playing like a turtle that has his head pulled into his shell.
Yeah, he is.
We should call that turtling.
Not just his head. I think all his limbs entirely, man. He's turtling very hard.
Even his little turtle tail?
Yeah, his little turtle tail is hidden away. And we have a drop that is going to come up here, but this should get denied. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Those have boosts, man. They're fine.
Oh, yeah, and one of the medevacs is in, or one of the Vikings is in over there. So Marine King's going to come back around over here. He needs to defend those. Defend these from the Vikings. The problem is he can't quite get this. Oh, my God, he's going to get the eBay. That's so huge. He gets
that's pretty big.
No more armor upgrade.
Not just the eBay, but he's going to get all these Marines. He's going to get some SCVs as well.
Yeah,
this will get cleaned up, but
the angle at which the Marines came in there, Yoda was able to kill a lot more than you would initially expect. And that will put supplies now with Marine King, just one supply ahead, funnily enough. And I guess he's going to push out with this. You know, it's kind of a, no, excuse me, he's just going to expand up to the third. Kind of a weird game. Marine King was most behind, but he expanded quicker.
Yeah, he did.
And Yoda harassed. I don't know if Yoda was aware that there was already a third base for Marine King.
Yeah, I don't know if he... I think he did realize that the third was taken before that drop, but like basically Yoda just traded a whole bunch of his units to hurt the economy of Marine King more. and hurt the upgrades. So Marine King is up in Marines by a pretty sizable amount, 13 Marines more at the moment. But with the additional armor upgrade and like more Siege Tanks already in siege mode, this should not be a hard hold for Yoda. He actually should be completely fine holding this. If Marine King is to attack into that, which I would call suiciding. That's like, you don't attack into this fortified position.
Nah, but he's going to drop somewhere else.
Ooh,
now,
that's pretty heavily
if he comes
defended.
over here, there are some turrets and Marines, so it wouldn't be, he wouldn't get all of it out like he would want it to.
I wouldn't want to drop there.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise. Don't try this at home, kids.
Oh boy.
Nice job targeting those medevacs. So good.
Well, you know, that's still a pretty scary drop there, even though he, you know, that was a lot of turrets to go through.
You can really see how Marine versus Marine fights, the damage goes up exponentially. You have to have all your Marines clumped together right there, because obviously a unit with the highest DPS in the game, Stimmed Marine,
Yeah.
it's crazy how things snowball out of control.
Actually, to be a technical jerk, carriers might be higher than Stim Marines, but I'm not sure. I know that they're higher than non-Stim Marines, but I'm not completely certain of that. Obviously, that doesn't even count, though, because carriers suck.
Yeah, they're not good. At least not right now.
No, certainly. But yeah, I mean, as you were saying, Tasteless, that damage output is just insanity. You saw how quickly they killed everything there. And look how close the supplies are once again.
Yoda picks up and backs out. Not too much of an effective drop. So it's been a back and forth game here. 3 base versus 3 base. Different tanks, what do they have? Yoda with 7 tanks to the 2 here for a Marine King. So that's something that could factor in to be pretty huge later on.
That is a pretty big difference.
There's 7 siege tanks in siege mode. If he gets into a position where he can contain him or start to push the 3rd base and he gets the tanks in siege mode, I don't know what much Marine King can do to stop that once it started.
You know, against Zerg and Protoss, they're Space Marines, but against Terran, they're just Marins. So
yeah.
Marins? Yeah. I think that the siege tank count
They're
is
not even
just,
Space Marins. They're just Marins.
They're just Marins.
Yeah.
So, you know, this siege tank count is just insane.
And when you kill a bunch of them and there's a big spot on the map, they're marinating there. They're marinating that part of the map.
I don't get it.
I don't either. So we have Yoda pushing up over here.
Oh my God.
Oh,
here we go. That is a lot of siege
But
tanks.
he is able to hit him.
Yeah.
And so he kills off some of them. The problem is just a few more tank volleys.
Pretty insane stim
The surround
forward
is
here.
too good. Marine King wins that.
Yeah, that was really well done.
The Marines been in front of the tanks and been taking all the damage. I mean,
if he was
Yoda's Marines in front of his own siege tanks, tanking that damage so the tanks could dish out more damage, might have been a different story. But because the tanks were hit first, even though they killed a lot of Marines, ultimately the Stim Marines came out on top there for Marine King. And that means Marine King is going to now move down. Notice the tank count was reset.
You know, if Marine King was 1 second later getting in there and stimming and attacking,
could have been a different story.
Yeah, Yoda would have won the battle. Like, you know, he needed about 1 more second, but Marine King saw it. He saw a little tiny bit of weakness. He's like, oh God, he's on siege right now. Bam, stim, go in, and then the flank came in from the next round of Marines being made. Beautifully done by Marine King, that bust, because that army of Yoda's straight up, like heads on, wins. So, very well done by Marine King. He has to be feeling very happy after that.
Well, Marine King's got to be feeling pretty confident. He is with map control right now. We do have a sensor tower up here for Yoda just to try to be safe. And it's pretty important to have that when you are using siege tanks. So if you see a drop coming, you might be able to like unsiege in time or relocate.
Yeah. Well, you got to know if those drops are coming. That's Doom drops are actually like crazy good in TVT, just like they used to be in StarCraft 1. You know, a bunch of medevacs full of units
just
getting your base.
Unload everything, bam, in one location.
Yeah.
And
hey, all your production's at.
Even though Marines are
this is how Protoss
pretty
really
mobile,
kills me.
they can't really engage as easily, especially if you drop in the main. Oh my God.
Oh boy. Well, here we go. That is a lot of
burst
Marines
here for Yoda. But you can just see the sheer number of Marines spilling down here.
They don't call him the Marine King for nothing, Tasteless.
Yeah, man, they certainly don't call him Marin King. So he is just going to run over the majority of that. The tanks are continuing to move forward here. You can see just not enough Marines for Yoda. Marine King just going further and further forward. I think he could do the closing play here.
Yeah, it looks
if he
like
reinforces this.
Yeah, he needs another round of Marines or he's going to actually end up losing stuff. Marines beat unsieged tanks in a situation like this.
He needs to pick up and actually move out. I don't know what.
I guess he's just barely busting through still, so I guess it's okay, but just a few more Marines and Yoda actually would have cleaned that up.
I think he took too much damage on his tanks back there.
Yeah.
He's actually going to kill this off. These tanks are in siege mode, so they can't be picked up. So a bit of an overextension there. But Marine King's still in the lead here. He might just win in the numbers game. This might just snowball out of control, and eventually Yoda loses his additional bases.
The proximity to Yoda's base really paid off there with the speed of his reinforcements versus the slowness of Marine King's. Kind of like when you watch Roach versus Roach. And we don't normally say that about TVT, but it actually really was like that, where it's like, okay, you're actually engaging too long on the side of the map in a fight that looks like this, which is why you always see Roaches attack for a little bit, then run away because, you know, the reinforcements are coming a little bit too quickly. So Yoda holds on for now. Still Marine King obviously in a nice lead. He's got way more Marines right now. But there's, actually has way more Medivacs too. So that's a pretty big deal.
He's going to drop over here at the expansion.
Oh boy.
And there's not much to defend right now. He's actually going to do the tanks up in siege mode over here at this location.
Well,
and it's pretty tough for Yoda to actually get over here and do any damage. There are so many Medivacs right now for Marine King. It's like every single Marine has his own personal healer.
Yeah, this is pretty much it.
If you notice, there's not really much of a way for him to get over here. He's getting the siege tanks up here, but he stims, moves forward, takes out those tanks.
Those Marines just do not want to die. That is a lot of damage being done. More Marines actually stim down from the top from Marine King here, just trying to overwhelm Yoda. And it looks like he will. That's it. GG. Nice game there.
That will bring us to game number 3.
Yeah, Marine King definitely a little bit behind there at points. But, you know, that one attack that Yoda did, maybe a little bit too quick going towards the third base, where Marine King caught his tanks on siege just for a moment and was able to take them out.
Well,
see, that I did not. That's what he just said. In that voice, too.
I guess it could be anybody's game. Yoda looked really good in game 1. Game 2, Marine King just won that engagement over and over and over. And eventually there was not much Yoda could do. Now, if whoever loses here is not out, they'll be going on to our final best of 3 here. Best of 3 number 5.
Wow, that's a lot of numbers.
It is.
3 and 5. I don't know what to think.
Don't think it all, Artosis. I'll do that for you, man.
Thank you.
Well, what was our map number 3, by the way? What did we pick for that?
Was it merry-go-round? I can't remember now.
I actually forgot. I guess we'll see in a second here. Oh, we actually are going to have a little bit more downtime here. Marine King is using a 5-minute break, which we do allow for players.
Go to the bathroom. When you got to go potty, you got to go potty. It's one thing I've learned, Tasteless.
It's true. When you got to go, you got to go.
Except if you're a caster, then you can't. And
MC
you just sit there
back.
and hold it.
More signs, more GSL coins.
Oh, look at that. 2 coins.
Yep.
You snuck that one right in there. Good going, guy in the crowd.
And, oh, actually, we can see they're
being
shuttling
escorted back
Marine
up.
King, back over to the...
Get back up there.
Get in that booth. They lock the door. Play computer games all day for us. You can't leave. We won't feed you until you play more games.
I got to mention something.
Yeah.
The crowds for StarCraft events this year are pretty off the hook in Korea. Really. We're getting more and more people. It's like, yeah, this is only our second day of GSL, but I'm talking Pro League and Star League as well. Like, even the Tasteless I checked out one of the StarCraft 1 Star Leagues the other day, and really good crowd there as well. Just StarCraft in general doing fantastically, it seems, right now in Korea.
Well, I mean, look, if you come to Korea, you got to go to a live esports event. And what better event to go to than the GSL?
Well, there isn't one, Tasteless.
There isn't.
This is better than anything. This is better than a
rhetorical
private
question,
concert
guys.
by the Beatles. The Beatles are all brought back to life and do a concert just for you, or you get to see a GSL day. Go to the GSL day. Do yourself a favor.
Do the right thing.
Yeah.
You only live once.
Beatles weren't actually that good. It's actually all about GSL.
Yeah.
Tasus is better than 3 of the Beatles by himself.
That's a fact.
There you have it.
Oh, we're actually going to start this game. It's going to be on merry-go-round. Woo! Zip-it-a-bow! The winner here goes on to the round of 16. This is the GSL Code.